90 Day Fiancé fans are sure that Andre and Yara are attracted to one another, keeping their flings out of their partner's notice. They met on the franchise's setup. Lauren, Alexei, Yara, Jovbi, Elizabeth, and Andre are a group. The women are particularly close friends who brought their husbands to become male best friends. Yara messed with Elizabeth and Lauren at her launch party. She accidentally told Elizabeth that Andre suffered a huge loss of $75,000 in a Moldovan property. She was informed by Jovi, who also failed to keep the secret to himself. Alexei was actually the one who was meant to remain tight-lipped. The situation worsened when Lauren later confronted Yara about her words, but she confirmed she wanted peace. 90 Day Fiancé fans call Yara and Jovi two horrible people? Lauren and Elizabeth of 90 Day Fiancé stood out as girls, but somehow their friendship was on the rocks due to Yara and Jovi. Viewers watched the episode where the couple instigated drama between them to ruin everything. They are called trash for talking bullshit behind their backs. Libby and Lauren struggled with increasing tension in Happily Ever After, accusing each other's husbands of things. While the first person alleged that Alexei body-shamed the second blamed Andre for forcing the first to move to Moldova. Well, the portrayal of Yara and Jovi escalating during Lauren's housewarming and her launch parties disrupted the dynamics. Many netizens think the fallout wouldn't be this big if Yara had shut her mouth at the right time. 90 Day Fiancé, Jovi is the reason for Yara and Andre's closeness? On Reddit, a 90 Day Fiancé fan theorized that Yara and Andre are somehow falling in love because he praised her and confronted Jovi about his poor treatment of her. Also, she never spoke badly about Andre, except for spilling his Moldovan tea. Similarly, he told her husband that he didn't deserve her because she is too well-behaved and overall perfect. In the currently running Happily Ever After season, Jovi totally showed his unhinged attitude to Yara. When the producers put up her teen photos on the projector, he wasn't glad to see them. Instead of being kind and appreciative, he threw shade at his wife. He said she looked unrecognizable and mocked her for undergoing plastic surgery. It's not unheard of that reality TV celebrities don't date each other before or after a divorce. Several marriages failed due to it. So, it won't be surprising if fans get to witness Yara dumping Jovi for Andre, who has to separate from Elizabeth. Elizabeth already thought that her marriage to him was her mistake. Some Redditors assumed that Yara and Andre are supportive of each other, not out of thirst for romance. A fan wrote under the thread, "They probably remind each other of home. They're from the same region." Meanwhile, another one believed the two Eastern Europeans respected each other. Others felt both of them are super hot. Gone are the days of discomfort. Chantel Everett is stealing the 90 Day Fiancé limelight after removing 5 pounds from her chest, and viewers are doing a double take. Her before and after transformation looks are dropping jaws, and fans aren't able to have enough of her at all. All of this came after Chantel endured a lot of pain. Chantel lately had been vocal about the pain that she was facing because of her heavy bust. She not only got rid of her pain, but her appearance is also making the rounds on the internet for all the right reasons. Is this true? What is this all about? Keep on reading to see before and after pictures of Chantel's bust. 90 Day Fiancé, was Chantel's heavy bust all natural? 90 Day Fiancé viewers have always accused Chantel Everett of undergoing the knife and increasing her bust size. However, she always denied such claims and made it clear that it was all God-gifted. But it seems that her God's gift was only good to look at, but it was creating a lot of issues for her. The celeb told Tim Malcolm during their appearance that it was really painful. Chantel was having a lot of back pain because of her heavy bust, and she wasn't able to continue with her normal life. She said, "I get the backaches, but getting rid of the most fabulous boobs I've ever known is very heartbreaking." Chantel evidently felt bad as she was giving up on the best part of her body, but she admitted that the need was urgent and she had to undergo the knife anyway. 90 Day Fiancé, Chantel's before and after pictures will leave you in shock? 90 Day Fiancé star Chantel Everett has finally undergone the knife, and the difference is amazing. Her doctor recently shared a clip of her surgery and revealed that she was reducing the breast tissues and skin to make it lighter. She revealed that Chantel had lost around 2 pounds from one side and 3 pounds from another side. Hence, she roughly got rid of about 5 pounds from her chest, which clearly was a great amount. The clip further featured Chantel's new look, and her bust looked amazing. It was no longer sagging down because of weight and had a decent size. Moreover, her surgeon made sure that both sides looked alike and they were of a comfortable size. She further noted that Chantel's back would thank her now, as she wouldn't have to endure the kind of pain that she used to have. The above comparison makes it clear that Chantel is living a much more comfortable life now. Her before pictures feature her getting uncomfortable in her swimsuit, while the after one is filled with comfort. Several women who underwent breast reduction praised Chantel for making the best decision of her life. They explained how they were living a life free of pain and agony. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. It began when Jessica and her friends went out to spend a normal evening together. There was laughter, conversation, and music in the background. Everyone was in good spirits, but beneath the surface, tension lingered. For weeks, rumors had spread online that Juan had been unfaithful during one of his recent trips. Jessica had tried to ignore the gossip and insisted that she trusted him completely. However, her friends were not convinced. When Juan entered the bar that night, the mood instantly shifted. Everyone fell silent for a few seconds, and Jessica tried to smile as if nothing was wrong. But the uneasiness between them was impossible to hide. Her friends noticed every look, every hesitation, and every awkward pause. Then, one of Jessica's closest friends, Tiffany, decided to ask the question that everyone else was avoiding. She looked straight at Juan and asked, "Did you cheat on Jessica?" The table went quiet. Jessica looked at Juan, waiting for him to deny it like he always did. But this time, something was different. Juan looked down, took a moment, and finally said, "I messed up." Those 3 words changed everything. Jessica froze in disbelief as her friends stared at him, stunned. Nobody expected him to actually admit it, especially not in front of everyone. He continued speaking, saying that he made a mistake while traveling, that it didn't mean anything, and that he couldn't keep lying anymore. Jessica's voice trembled as she asked, "So it's true?" Juan quietly nodded. In that moment, Jessica's heart seemed to break. This wasn't a rumor anymore, it was real. The man she had defended and trusted had finally confirmed what she feared the most. Jessica didn't shout or cry. Instead, she calmly said, "Thank you for finally telling the truth." That simple sentence carried both sadness and relief. After months of uncertainty, she finally had her answer. Her friends reached out to comfort her, but she remained silent, lost in thought. After the episode aired, social media exploded. Viewers couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. Clips of the awkward dinner scene went viral almost instantly. Some fans praised Juan for being honest at last, while others accused him of only confessing because he was caught. The hashtag Juan cheated started trending within hours. Jessica's friends later spoke out about what happened. Tiffany said, "We already suspected something. He was acting too defensive, too nervous. Someone had to confront him." Another friend added, "Jessica didn't want drama. She just wanted honesty. Now at least she knows the truth." Days later, Juan posted an apology on his social media account. He wrote, "I never wanted to hurt Jessica. I was selfish and I lost sight of what mattered most. I don't expect forgiveness, but I hope one day she'll see how sorry I am." The message received mixed reactions from fans. Some believed his apology was genuine, while others called it damage control. Jessica didn't respond directly. She posted a single story that said, "The truth may hurt, but lies destroy." That one sentence told everyone exactly how she felt. She wasn't ready to forgive, but she had accepted the reality. For longtime 90-Day Fiancé viewers, this was another example of how quickly relationships on the show can turn from romantic to heartbreaking. Juan and Jessica had seemed like one of the strongest couples. They appeared to have real chemistry and mutual respect. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart slowly. Friends close to Jessica revealed that she had been distant for weeks before the confession. And she had already noticed changes in Juan's behavior. Now, fans are left wondering what will happen next. Can the couple recover from this? Will Jessica choose to walk away, or will she give him another chance? Some people believe Juan's honesty might be the first step toward redemption. But others think this marks the end of their relationship for good. As of now, neither Jessica nor Juan has confirmed their current status. They have remained silent since the episode aired, perhaps choosing to deal with their emotions privately. However, production insiders have hinted that the next episode may show the couple's first private confrontation after that dramatic night out. If that's true, we may see an even more emotional scene coming soon. This confession has definitely become one of the most unforgettable moments in 90 Day Fiancé history. It reminded viewers that reality TV may be full of drama, but the pain behind the scenes is often very real. Juan's admission, though honest, might have